Champions League returns for a fourth season, and Group C is our focus this evening, with VF Riga making their debut in the competition and hosting Mornar Bar of Montenegro. Well, another terrific season of high-quality basketball awaits us as some of the world's best players gather to compete on Europe's biggest stage. VF Riga have been a powerhouse in their domestic league in Latvia for many years now. They'll be desperate to try and test themselves as we have a look at the games in Group C. Gaziantep against Peristeri Windmasters also will tip off in just under 10 minutes' time. Then it's Tenerife, Nizhny Novgorod still to come later on today. Other two teams in this group, Nymburk and Brose Bamberg. So 8 teams in total in the group. Obviously you will play each team twice, once at home, once away. Yeah, this is going to be a great experience for Riga, competing in the Basketball Champions League for the very first time. As for Mornar Bar, well, they actually competed in the inaugural Basketball Champions League back in the 2016-2017 campaign, and they'll be hoping that this year goes a little better than that year did. They ended up finishing bottom of Group D. As we just take a look at their roster that they're bringing into this season, and the man right at the top there, Jacob Pullen, is a man to look out for. They're coached by Mihailo Pavicevic. Yeah, they finished bottom of Group D back in 2016-17, did Mornar Bar. They were also in a group with Iberostar Tenerife back then. It was Tenerife who won that group. Mornar finished with a 3-11 record, so they'll be looking to really try and improve on that. As for VF Riga, well, Janis Blums made his way back to the club following his 2016-17 stint. And they've also re-signed Robert Stumbris and Vernus Kos as well. VF Riga actually left the VTB United League. They will still compete, obviously, not only in the Basketball Champions League, but also the Latvian Estonian League as well.
For your attention, guest team Mornar Bar. Number 0, Jacob Pullen. Number 5, Derek Needham. Number 7, captain of the team, Ivan Jelenic.
Saw Jacob Pullen just go through there. He's 29 years of age. He turns 30 in just under a month's time. He's a very good player. They're full of good shooters, are Mornar Bar. They're going to be pretty tricky to stop on the offensive end. Actually, a naturalized Georgian is Jacob Pullen as well. He's granted Georgian citizenship back in August of 2012. He's certainly going to be one player to keep an eye on, certainly on the offensive side of things. He was the all-time scoring leader in the history of Kansas State University men's basketball. So we're looking to try and get the ball into his hands as much as they possibly can.
Un tagad dāmas un kungi, jūsu uzmanībai Latvijas Republikas čempionu vienība basketbola klubs VF Riga.
As for VF Riga, well, they've got plenty of players as well that they can rely on. The likes of Janis Blums, who I've mentioned, coming back for his second appearance with the team after his 2016-2017 appearance. He's hugely experienced now at 37 years of age. And then they've got the likes of Ron Curry as well. He arrived earlier this year, was playing his basketball for Falco Vulcano in Hungary beforehand.
Număr 45 Vefriga komandas kapteinis Jānis Plūks.
And they are coached by Jānis Galitis, our Vefriga. Riga are the second Latvian team to take part in the Basketball Champions League after Ventspils, of course. They competed in this competition for the first 3 seasons. Unfortunately, they never reached the round of 16 of the competition. It's going to be something quite extraordinary if Vefriga are able to make it through this group. It's a pretty tough group. The likes of Brose Bamberg, Iberostar Tenerife, Gaziantep, Nizhny Novgorod and Nymburk, who have all had plenty of experience in this competition in the past. A couple of tricky trips as well. I mean, Nizhny Novgorod is a long way to travel from Iberostar Tenerife. It's nearly 5,000 kilometer journey that they'll have to do. So that's going to test the players as well. It's always so important to try and get off to a good start. It's always difficult for teams that aren't really used to playing in European competitions, how they kind of deal with playing not only midweek, but then also playing their domestic basketball as well on the weekends. So important to try and keep everyone fresh as we look at the referees, Mariusz Chulin, Martin Horozov, and Dariusz Zapolski of Poland. As for the competition system this year, 48 teams involved and 46 European countries that were invited, as we just take a look at the 2 starting 5s that will go through. So 32 teams will now play in the regular season. Of course, we've already had qualifying, and 24 of those 32 teams will then be directly qualified for the regular season. Then 8 teams have joined after the qualification rounds. So they've been divided into 4 groups of 8. And as I mentioned, each team in the group will play everyone else both home and away. So 16 teams will then advance through to the playoff phase. So the top 4 teams from each group will go through, meaning that the teams that finish in 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th will be eliminated from the competition. So pretty much every week the regular season will go on to. There'll be a few little breaks, but it will eventually conclude on the 5th of February. There is Jānis Galitis, the coach of Vefriga.
Starting time for both teams. Monarbar.
Offense run short, yeah, but run, you get a ball.
Number 5, Derek.
This side.
Number 8,
We play with that. Pass back.
Babic. And number 51, Milko Bielica. Service commander, José Lusak, number 70, Robert Brejanic. Number 20, Lester Medford. Number 10, Christian Krajina. Number 20, Ron Curry. Number 20, Artur.
Very experienced coach, Mihailo Pavicevic. Started coaching all the way back in 1989 for Mornar Bar, a team that he actually was a player for as well between 1976 and 1979. Of course, his brother, Dorji Pavicevic, has had a fairly lengthy spell of coach and assistant coach of Mornar as well. But here we go then. The start of the FIBA Basketball Champions League 2019-2020 season, the 4th year that the Basketball Champions League has been going. And each year it just seems to have got bigger and better. So we should expect fireworks over the course of the next however many months until it all wraps up. The Final Four will take place between the 1st and the 3rd of May 2020 next year. So all of that to look forward to, but the regular season just about to get underway. It is VF Riga making their debut in the competition up against Mornar Bar here for the 2nd time. And it is Mornar who control the tip. And already a slight miscommunication, try to throw it back outside to Sehovic. I'm sure there'll be a few nerves just jingling as well for both of these two teams. Riga relying on their home support as well to try and spur them on. Shot clock is down to 4 here. Nice pass, and was fouled on his way up. And Krajina will head to the line and shoot 2. Good patient build up there from Riga. When trying to force the shot, they saw the shot clock counting down as well, but they didn't just throw up an aimless 3. Croatian is Christian Krajina, arrived this year back in August. Was playing for Zadar in the Croatian league. Here's Derek Needham. Needham drives in, tries to throw it up high up on the glass. Last touch was off. A Riga shirt, so Mornar will keep it, still with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. It's a difficult shot, but he's drawn the foul. That's got to frustrate Riga. Really difficult shot, and then he's just sent him to the line. First foul then on Ron Curry. So both teams perfect from the line early on. So throw it outside and has it stolen. It's a cheap pass, cheap turnover. Needham, he's got 3 white shirts all around him, throws it back outside. Derek Needham for 3, can't get it to go. The offensive rebound is good though, and Mornar Bar will keep it. Here is Begic. Begic up against Krajina, does really well and puts in the 2. Great work underneath. Looking to just try and get him in the post all game here. Krajina more than happy to allow him an open look at a 3. Freymanis just throws one up rather hopefully, and now Derek Needham can spring the break here for Mornar. It's Needham again. Needham, nice pass into Begic. Begic up against Krajina. We've already seen him get the better of him once. Steps back, shoots the 2, gets the roll. Nice start then for Mirza Begic. Little fadeaway jumper. And Mornar lead by 4. Again, Krajina just given that open look at the 3 right at the top of the key, turns it down. Kuruks, difficult shot, but can it? Both sides have Started quite nicely on the offensive end, no sign of any nerves. I was half expecting. Sehovic. Mornar Bar will keep it with 8 seconds left on the clock. It's a difficult shot, nearly grabs his own rebound, but good work in the end by Freimanis. Just about got there in front of him. It's Freimanis again. Now Ron Curry. Curry gets a little fortunate. The loose ball manages to find its way through to Arturs Kuric. Arturs Kuric throws it up. Little floater. Nice finish from him. So Kuric has 4 points personal, as does Mirzabegic for Mornar Bar. Derek Needham. Needham, lovely pass from Needham. And should have made the 2, really, Mirzabegic. Certainly the way that he started, he will be feeling pretty good about himself. Freimanis. Ron Curry, Freimanis with the open look at the 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound is eventually brought down by Bjelica. Bjelica again. He's playing for Alvak Tokyo before he signed for more. Now the shot clock's counting down. Gets it to go. He thought it was fouled as well. Thought it should have been an and-1, but it's a nice finish. Under pressure there, Bjelica. Also a pretty sporting background as Bjelica, as the 3 is made and 1. And a man who has started brilliantly here, Arturs Kuric, has the opportunity for a 4-point play. So the first 3-point shot knocked down. Only 19 years of age is Arturs Kuric. So not a huge amount of experience, but one of those younger talents to look out for in the Basketball Champions League this year. Obviously his brother Rodions plays in the NBA for the Brooklyn Nets. And another one goes down, so back-to-back 3s. One for Riga and now completely wiped out by Derek Needham. Once again, it's a nice pass. The left-hand jump hook shot is no good. Needham grabs the rebounds. Here's Bjelica. Bjelica, strong, positive move, but just couldn't quite get the finish. And now Ron Curry down the other end of the floor draws the foul.
First personal foul.
So Begic checks out of the game after a nice positive start from him. Vujocevic is the man who has checked into the game, as Curry will shoot 2 here. So Riga lead by 1. Good move, but again, how many white shirts are there? Doing a really good job underneath Vef Riga. The pass behind the back. Really nicely done this by Lester Medford. And now Medford draws the foul. And knocks down the 3 just for good measure. Won't count, obviously.
Second personal foul. Mornar Bar komandës PSI me 14 foul.
So Mornar have no more fouls to give with 4 minutes and 23 seconds still to go in this opening quarter. Great to see the kids in the background there as well. It's what's so good about the Basketball Champions League. The times in which it starts allows the kids to finish school and come here, allows everyone to finish work and come and watch the basketball afterwards. Leicester Medford has had a nice start here. Looking lively. Out to Indian Hills and Baylor College did Medford. Throws it outside. Kuritz looking for his second three, just comes up short. Kuritz could have another go here. Instead, he gives it away. Jacob Pullen, one of the men to look out for Mornar Bar this season. Just tried that little behind the back pass. Well, a great start from Arturs Kuritz, but he just heads to the bench. 8 points already for him. It's a really nice inbound pass. And the two is made by Bielica, who's also started well for Mornar Bar. Now Fremanis for three. In and out, can't get it to go. Bielica brings down the rebounds. Now Pullen. Turns down the three, Bielica. Back out to Waller, who thought that he'd made it. Giannis Blumis, the 37-year-old, so much experience here, but they'll be looking to him just to try and guide the pretty young roster that they've got. Great work by Leicester Medford to win possession back. Now Medford shooting the three and gets it. Great play from Leicester Medford. First of all, the steal, and then backs it up by knocking down the three as well.
First personal foul. Substitution skadevanje v tri komanda. Lagmannen nummer 17, Victor Ilins.
So Christian Kleiner heads to the bench. 2 points for him. 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter. We thought this one might be close on paper, and certainly the early stages of it suggest that it's going to be just that. Medford. Screen is set. Now Medford throws one up from the foul line, can't get it to go. In the end, does bring down the offensive rebound. Ilians, now the three comes up way short. Another offensive rebound, this time by Fremanis. Doing well on the offensive glass here. And now Ilians can't make the layup, and they can't put it back either. And in the end, Derek Needham brings down his second rebound of the game. And Tabia Waller for three. Oh, I'll count it. Clean as a whistle from Tabia Waller. He's off and running. And Mornar have the lead again, only by one. Really good, free-flowing opening quarter here from both of these two. There's Giannis Blums. If they won it back, yes they have, with Fremanis. The shot clock is counting down. Have a completely open look at three. Comes up short, was disappointed with himself. It's good penetration. What about the pass as well? And he couldn't miss underneath. Good work by Radoje Vujocevic. And a timeout is called by VF Riga. Lovely assist from Jacob Pullen in that previous play. And it's Mornar Bar who leads. 18 points to 15.
Figure the shooters around us. Make a foul immediately. Let them play 5-on-5. We got 2 fouls to give, guys. No easy bucket. We let the shooters to shoot the ball right now. And not be ready to rotate. L5 for Janka, L5. time for Yanka, yeah? Go with the hands off. Okay, go guys, receive the ball.
Yeah, well, he's been the main man so far. Arturs Kurets, really solid start from him, 8 points. But it's Mornar Bar who have a slender lead. It's still a one-possession game, 18 points to 15, 90 seconds to go in what has been a very free-flowing opening quarter of basketball here to kick off the 2019-20 Basketball Champions League.
Second personal foul.
So Needham picks up his second foul. That puts Mornar Bar into the penalty. So a trip to the line here for Ron Curry. So misses both. Nice pass, good hands as well. Just couldn't quite make the two, but he was fouled on his way up. Vujocevic, so he'll head to the line and shoot a couple here. They're really finding him with regularity though, underneath our Mornar Bar. Something that Riga have just got to be wary of. Shoots that free throw, I should say, pretty flat. Not much arc on it. See, a lot of the better free throw shooters will shoot with a little more arc. Just gives them a little more margin as well to work with, but makes them both from the line there. And Mornar are just beginning to increase their lead here. It's up to 5 now, biggest lead of the game. Here's Ron Curry. Janis Blums. Good ball movement this from VF Riga, and now the three is good. Lovely team play from the home side, and Alexander Madsen is the man who knocks down the three and brings Riga back to within 2. Well, now they've got the steal as well, and from 5 points down, they now find themselves all square as the one-handed flush from Ron Curry, and it's 20 points each. 5 seconds between the shot and the game clock in this opening quarter. A little bit of a coming together here. That was the steal that we saw from Ron Curry. Grew up in New Jersey, did Ron Curry. Played his college basketball at James Madison and signed his first ever professional contract with the Slovenian club Krka. Has played some Basketball Champions League before, as the three is good. Right at the end of this opening quarter, Jacob Pullen knocks it down. And it's the perfect end to the opening quarter for Mornar Bar. But it's close, it's been high quality. But at the end of one, it's VF Riga 20, Mornar Bar 23. Just have a look at the stats. You can see Mornar ahead in every area there, shooting the 2 better, shooting the 3 very well, made 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, and they've been perfect from the free throw line as well. So second quarter, very nearly just thrown straight back to Mornar Bar off the inbound pass there. But it's the visitors who lead by 3, as Ron Curry throws it out of bounds immediately. I think both sides will be pretty happy, though, with the way that they went about things in that opening quarter. Mornar, we saw, shot the 3 very well, 3 for 5. 60% from beyond the arc, and he's fouled on his way up, and then will shoot 2. And a good move from Vujocevic. He's got 4 points personal already.
Second personal foul.
Well, back in 2016-17, when Mornar last played in the Basketball Champions League, they were in a group with Tenerife, Cedigas Avellino, SIG Strasbourg, Juventus, Telenet Ostend, Cibona, and Megalex. And they finished with a 3-11 record. They'll be hopeful of improving on that this year. Sad, you look around their roster, they've got plenty of people that can shoot the ball. Just couldn't quite keep it in bounds. Medford can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though. Good work on the glass again. Now the 3! Has nailed it from a long way out. Big-time shot from Janis Blums. Jacob Pullen. Pullen will shoot 3. He's drawn the foul. That's a silly foul to give away. And Blums is just having a bit of a word there to Leicester Medford, just saying there was no need to do that. That's very much what Janis Blums is going to be doing for this Riga side throughout the Basketball Champions League, using that experience, try and guide his younger players through. And yeah, Blums just saying to Jacob Pullen there really was no need to go just gift him 3 shots from the foul line here. Went undrafted in the 2011 NBA draft, did Jacob Pullen. He's played for lots of teams over the last 8 years or so. Catches and shoots. Oh, try to bank it in nearly. Jacob Pullen grabs the rebound. Good defensive transition though from Vef Riga. Now the pass all the way out to the corner. The three did well to close him down there, but the last touch was off Riga. So Mornar Bar will keep it. Still 11 seconds left on the shot clock. So Robert Freimanis is back on the floor for Riga. No points as yet for Freimanis, but 6 rebounds for him so far. It's Pullen again. Completely open look. Can't get it to go. Medford did well to not only bring down the rebound, but also make sure that he didn't go out of bounds. Giannis Blums. Now Freimanis again. Nice pass. Now the open three. Just can't get it to go, and big rebound by Antabia Waller, who made that 1 3-pointer in the opening quarter. Throws up the little teardrop, gets it to fall. Lovely finish by Jacob Pullen, who's just beginning to fire up now, is Pullen. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for him. And the lead is 6. Biggest leads in the game so far. Oh, that's poor. Lack of communication. Very nearly just give it straight back to Mornar Bar. Now, Giannis Blums shooting the 3. Offensive rebound, just about kept it in bounds. Freimanis now. Freimanis just looking to try and get himself going on the offensive ends. I mean, he's called on double dribble, I think, and he'll turn it over, Freimanis. Brandis Ross, who's another player to very much look out for Mornar Bar this year. Difficult shot, oh, but he gets it to go. Under a huge amount of pressure, Antabia Waller, I think, asking why he wasn't given the foul as well.
First personal foul.
So Archers Kuritz is back on the floor here for Riga, and he's back scoring points. That's double digits already for Riga's number 47. And now they've got the steal as well through Kuritz. Kuritz throws up the alley-oop, just couldn't quite bring it down in one motion, but Freimanis was then fouled. And Roberts Freimanis will head to the line and shoot a couple. Well, Kuritz is having such a good game. Not only 10 points, but now he's got the steal as well there. 4 for 5 from the field so far is the young 19-year-old. Keeping Riga at arm's length at the moment is Kuritz. His brother I mentioned Rodion's only 21 years of age. He was a round 2 pick in the 2018 NBA draft. Here's Bjelica. Bjelica just travels down the runway. And makes an easy 2. Parted like the Red Sea, the Riga defense there. Way too easy from a Mornar point of view. The lead is just continuing to grow. It's now up to 7. Leicester Medford. The 3 is on the way, comes up short. The rebound eventually brought down by Jacob Pullen. Nice pass from Pullen, now Bjelica. Bjelica throws up the mid-range 2. Can't get it to go, and Kuric just allows it to go out of bounds. And VF Riga will keep it. Yeah, just had to shoot it himself and gets it to fall. Robert Stumbris is off and running. 2 points to go. There's 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Brings the lead back to 5. We've got just over 5 minutes to go in this first half. Jacob Pullen for 3 from a long way out. Pullen's definitely heating up out here. 9 points for him personal. There's Leicester Medford. Medford draws the foul. Foul goes on Marcotta. Sorry, it's gone on Brandis Ross. Reach around. Medford, nice bounce pass from Medford and an easy 2 for Christian Kraina. And again, Riga doing such a good job of just staying in this game. You just keep thinking that Mornar Bar are beginning to pull away, but they keep finding something. So Christian Kraina up to 4 points, and the visiting side have called timeout. Well, the lead had grown to 7, but it's back to just a 1-possession game now. Mornar Bar leading by 3, 33 points to 30. Just under 5 minutes to go in this opening half on the opening day of this year's Basketball Champions League, as the 3 goes up from Derek Needham. Can't get it to go, just about keeps it in bounds and also finds his teammate. Great work to find Damian Marcotta. Now Antabia Waller makes another 3. That's his second 3 of the game from Antabia Waller. He's up to 8 points personal, and Mornar lead by 6. Leicester Medford. Medford turns on the afterburners, draws the foul. Really is quick. Leicester Medford. Still only 26 years of age. He won the won the Macedonian First League, I should say, last year with Skopje. So Needham's already picked up 3 fouls, so he's just got to be a little careful. So unsurprisingly, he heads to the bench. As Leicester Medford eyes up a couple of free throws here. Makes both from the line. Jakob Pullen very nearly had it stolen out of his hands by Arturs Kurets. And a technical foul has been called on the Mornar bench. You can see the coach there is absolutely furious. Mihailo Pavicevic. Obviously something was said, but in the end it was too much. So Medford finds himself back at the free throw line, knocks it down. Someone that you probably wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of, Mihailo Pavicevic. Now Pullen, oh, get out of here, says Roberts Freymanis. Big rejection from him. Riga really up their intensity over the last few minutes, both on the offensive end and now the defensive as well. Big block from Freymanis. Still 5 seconds left on the shot clock here. Inbound to Jakob Pullen, can't get it to go, and Arturs Kurets grabs his second rebound of the game. Leicester Medford. Medford, well, they just backed off him. They allowed him that look at the three for half a second. Couldn't quite get it away. There's Medford again. Shot clock is counting down. There's only 2 seconds left to shoot. Great work by Christian Kraina, who's put up some good minutes so far. 6 points, 2 rebounds for him. And they are back to within 1. Pullen. Now Bielitsa, really difficult shot from Bielitsa, but Marcotta grabs the rebound, puts it back, and 1. And a chance for a three-point play from Damien Marcotta. Good finish this.
First personal foul. Third foul.
So the foul goes on Roberts Freymanis. Damien Marcotta heads to the line. He's born in Sarajevo. Had to flee Bosnia though during the war and found himself settling in Sweden. There's Leicester Medford. Medford has it blocked by Bielitsa, but he managed to get the ball back. Oh, and then Antabia Waller just a little too zealous, trying to block the shot as he went up again. It's a lovely pass here when he got the ball back, Medford. Little bounce pass into Kraina, who's just about to throw it down. Send him to the line instead. He's going to be a big part of their roster during the Basketball Champions League. Christian Kraina, a little floater, can't get it to go. Damien Marcotta nearly brings down the rebound, but in the end it's Leicester Medford who can bring it clear for Riga. Chance to perhaps level up this game as the three goes up, doesn't go down. Offensive rebound by Roberts Freymanis, who can't put it back with his left hand. It looked as though the last touch was off Freymanis, and I think judging by his reaction, the decision has gone the way of Mornar Bar. No, Riga have still kept it. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Ron Curry. Curry looking to try and go himself and finds the finish, and Riga are back to within just one. Just over 2 minutes to go. Biggest lead so far has been 7 that Mornar Bar have had. Jacob Pullen just makes it look so easy, just glides past players at times. Jacob Pullen. Great hands, great agility. So Medford gets his second foul. 4th team foul for Riga, so they've got no more to give as Kurec checks out of the game. Giannis Blum's back on for the home side. Good penetration and throws it up and draws the foul. Again, it's a bit of a silly foul to give there from Roberts Freimanis. He was somewhat running down a bit of a blind alley. Such a difficult shot that he had to take on. And it's just gifted him another trip to the line. Sead Sahovic. His older brother, Suad Sahovic, of course, also plays for Budućnost. Quite a lot, well, a couple of years older than him. And eventually is brought down by Jacob Pullen. Mornar Bar leading by 1. It's a lovely pass into Bielica, who is fouled and just couldn't quite make the shot. Foul goes on Ron Curry. And Bielica will head to the line and shoot 2. Just a reminder, of course, I'm sure you all have it by now because the Basketball Champions League has been going since the 2016-17 campaign. But if you don't have the Basketball Champions League app, then do make sure that you download that. Go onto the App Store or whatever the equivalent version is on your device and download the app to guide you through this year's Basketball Champions League. Gives you all the latest news and fixtures and highlights and videos and interviews, everything you could possibly want. So, yeah, make sure that you download the FIBA Basketball Champions League app. Well, by no means full inside the Riga Arena, but they're still capable of making it a relatively hostile environment. Both teams exactly equal from the foul line, 10 of 14. Well, he had just to turn and shoot there, really difficult look at a 3. And Sahovic is trying to go coast to coast, just couldn't get the finish with his left hand. Big fall on the defensive end, think he's okay. Arturs Kurec, by the way, is back on the floor for Riga. Well, certainly wasn't meant for Ron Curry, but was able to pick up the loose ball. The shot clock's down to 3 here, and in the end, Ron Curry throws it out of bounds, and Mornar Bar will get it back. So we have about 52 seconds left in this first half, and Mornar Bar call timeout. Well, both teams will be so desperate to get off to a nice quick start. Just to let you know, there is one other game that also tipped off at the same time as this one in Group C, and it sees Gaziantep taking on the Peristeri Windmasters, and very much one-way traffic there right now. Gaziantep leading by 20 points to 4. That's a cheap turnover. However, Mornar have actually kept it somewhat fortuitously. 9 seconds left on the clock. Jacob Pullen. Pullen looking to try and find a way through, and he does. Good penetration from Pullen. Just has that turn of pace, that explosivity does Jacob Pullen. He's going to be so vital for Mornar in the Basketball Champions League. The lead is 4 then, and possibly the last possession of this first half. Ron Curry. Curry, nice pass from Curry. And what a way to end the first half for VF Riga. Beautiful little dish from Curry. As the shot comes in from the half court, can't get it to go, and the buzzer goes. And it is a tight one here in Latvia. The Basketball Champions League debutants, VF Riga 40, Mornar 42. I think it's probably still a conversation about the technical foul that was given on the bench earlier on in that quarter, as we just have a look at the stats. And well, Mornar have shot the 3 better, but VF Riga, their rebounding has been very good. That's what's very much kept them in this game. 14 offensive rebounds as well. 11 offensive rebounds, 14 defensive for VF Riga, so they'll be hoping to continue to dominate on the glass. And the game leaders, well, Arturs Kurets has been magnificent. 10 points for him, as has Jacob Pullen. He's got 11 personal. Kraina with 7, Curry with 6, and Waller and Bielitsa with 8 and 7, respectively. But it's been very good. It's been very watchable for 2 sides, well, one of which, of course, making their debut, one of which here in the Basketball Champions League for the first time since the debut of the Basketball Champions League all the way back in the 2016-17 campaign. There's been no sign of nerves. It's been high quality, and we hope you can join us again for the second half. That'll be getting underway in just over 10 minutes' time.
from Mike Green. Had his back to him, was looking the other way. Watch this. Hatcher to Garrett, and then the block. Pope thought he was going to dunk it, but Sy said, not in my house, my friend.
Brown, can he make something happen? And holy cow, can he? What a dunk by Brown.
Gino Lawrence, wow. Alex Davis with the throwdown off the phenomenal ball handling and pass from Gino Lawrence.
Colon looking to run, behind the back from Reynolds, finds Atkins for the easy layup. What a play from Scotty Reynolds.
And then his pass intercepted by Thomas, and he's going in for the dunk.
Lee finds Bacco. Oh, it's rejected by Sabonis. Timed it beautifully. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, behind the back! What a pass and what a finish by Babacar Touré. Highlight reel play there from Chad Timberlake.
Here's, oh, that's Niang. That's what we've been looking for. What a play from Mamadou Niang.
Thomas looked to drive, nice feed. Amari swatted at the rim, twice by Ayenga. Not once, but twice. First time from behind, second time straight up, and he swats it away.
Cross court, James had the three in the corner, did go, oh my Lord! Right over Iverson! Are you serious? What a dunk! He jumped to the top of this arena.
Oh, the lob, the jam, O'Leary, another backdoor cut, and Rupnik with the no-look alley-oop pass.
Gets the rebound. Alyssa Vicious blocked by Ellis. Alyssa Vicious going in, no. Ellis doing what he does best.
Khalif Wyatt, oh, the pass behind the back. Oh, that's a big-time play from Khalif Wyatt. World class from Khalif Wyatt.
Here's Feeler again. Gets in the lane. Oh, goodness me! That could be the play of the game. Wow.
Goss kicks it, Jones, it opens up for Jones down the middle. Huge dunk from Jones right down the middle.
So welcome back, everybody, to the Riga Arena as this year's Basketball Champions League gets underway. We're in Group C here in Latvia, and we've got a close one on our hands at the moment. VF Riga 40, Mornar-Bar 42, as the third quarter is just about to get underway. Mornar-Bar have, on a couple of occasions, looked as though they were just beginning to extend away. Have led by as many as 8. That's been their biggest lead so far, but every time they stretch their lead, VF Riga find a way to get right back into it, thanks mainly to Arturs Kurets, who has 10 points personal.
Offensively, yeah. Run one more time. Short, yeah. Regular one. Here, we get no shot, pass the ball, okay.
Well, Giannis Gelitis there, the coach for VF Riga. He's got quite a relaxed way about him. See some coaches who shouting and screaming and blood pressure is boiling over, but he's always fairly relaxed. I think he'll be pretty happy with what he's seen from his side so far. There's always the case of possible nerves entering into a competition that they'd never played in before, but no sign of that. He's been their main man, and they'll be looking to try and get the ball into the young 19-year-old's hands as often as they possibly can in this third quarter. It's Mornar-Bar who will have the opening possession with Derek Needham. Mirza Begic, who started the game really well. Mirza Begic, he had a couple of easy 2-pointers in the early stages. Still just got 4 points, but he's only played 5.5 minutes. You know, Lester Medford, 6 points for him. 5 rebounds as well. He's been all action so far as Medford. Now Krajina, really difficult shot, but gets it to go. He's had a really nice start as Christian Krajina. It's a difficult finish on the reverse left hand. And we're all tied up, 42 points each. Krajina has 9 points personal. Here is Jacob Pullen. Pullen has been the star man for Mornar-Bar so far, although comes up way short on that one. He's got 11 points, the only man in double digits for Mornar-Bar. Ron Curry. Krajina again, up against Mirza Begic. Goes it back outside. Fremanis. Now Arturs Kurets. Kurets comes in. Oh, that would have been something special. Went for a big highlight play, Arturs Kurets, but there was just too much defense around him. Trying to dunk all over the D. Mornar did well just to stay strong there. Here's Derek Needham. Now Jacob Pullen. Pullen looking to drive through. Last touch was off Riga, so Mornar-Bar will keep it. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Did well defensively there, did Ron Curry. Just stayed with Pullen. Catch and shoot off the inbound pass. Offensive rebound by Mirza Begic. Pullen, nice little fake up, and now nails the 3. Big time play again from Jacob Pullen, who's up to 14 points. And now the fast break down the other end of the floor. Lester Medford makes the 2, is fouled, and 1. So quick, Lester Medford. He's so difficult to deal with when he's running in full flow. Jacob Pullen. Pullen loses control this time. The last touch is off Pullen, so Verfriga will get possession back. And the chance to take the lead, Verfriga, for the first time in some time. Kurutz. Now Ron Curry. Curry out to Kurutz, who shoots the three. Just comes up short on this occasion. The foul goes on Freimanis, who is just dragging him from behind, desperately trying to bring down that offensive rebound. Roberts Freimanis.
Third personal foul. Substitution fra Alemannia Verfriga comandar. Logo mordeu desse Alex Madsen.
Needham. Now Pullen. Needham, it's a lovely pass from Needham, and Mirza Begic tried to throw down the big one-handed flush, but Ron Curry was there behind him, and Curry is called on the foul. Such a nice pass, though, from Derek Needham. Brilliant vision from him. And he was so angry during that second quarter, Mihailo Pavicevic, the technical that was called on the bench, really let his assistants and the players that were on the bench at the time know exactly what he thought of it. And misses both from the line, Mirza Begic. Here's Lester Medford. Medford gets it back, calling for the big man, and Kraina responds and comes out, trying to get it high off the glass. What a finish from Lester Medford. Medford is catching fire right now. He's up to 11 points personal. That was brilliantly done. To go so high up off the glass to just escape the attentions of the defense. It's Derek Needham. Throws it away, and Kurutz now can spring the fast break here for the home side. Medford, nice pass from him. The foul is called on Begic. Well, Monarbar have won only one of their 7 away games in the Basketball Champions League. 4 of their 6 defeats away from home were actually by an 18 or more points margin. That was, of course, going back to the 2016-17 campaign when they only won 3 matches all season. That's an awful pass straight to Derek Needham, and now Needham only has 1 in support in Antavia Waller. Waller shot the ball quite well, as the 3 from a long way out is no good. Lester Medford brings down his 6th rebound of the game. 3 assists, 11 points as well for Medford. Seen plenty of the ball. Archers, Kurutz. Kurutz drives in, needs some help now, can't move again. Throws it back outside. Now the open 3, no good. And Begic grabs the rebounds. Here's Derek Needham. Needham just about kept in bounds by Waller. Begic sets the screen. Now Jacob Pullen. Pullen drives in. Beautiful little pass to Begic. I'm not entirely sure they're on the same page though. And now the fast break is on, and the flush is down. Big one-handed dunk from Alexander Madsen. And Riga now lead by 4. It's their biggest lead in the game so far. 10 fast break points, just 2 for Monarbar. But Derek Needham responds with a 3, and that lead is back down to just 1. Curry. Lovely bounce pass to Medford. Now Madsen throws it out. Kraina. This is where he's so dangerous, Kraina. The right-hand jumper. God, what a finish off the glass. Banks it in. Kraina is up to double digits. He's got 11. He's done so well today, Christian Kraina. He's 4 for 5 from the field. Now Jacob Pullen just steps back, shoots the 3. Offensive rebound by Begic. Begic into Antebia Waller. That was a tricky looking shot, falling away to his right. Now Ron Curry. Curry into Madsen. The whistle had already gone, so Riga will keep it. Foul goes on Derek Needham. His 4th personal, so unsurprisingly he heads to the bench. Had 3 in that first half, remember, Derek Needham. Ron Curry, no good. Defensive rebound, by Antebia Waller. Brandis Ross hasn't done too much in his 7 minutes that he's nearly been on the floor today. Brandis Rayleigh Ross. Foul goes on Ron Curry, his 3rd foul. Just under 4 minutes to go then in this 3rd quarter. He's already appeared in 10 games in the Basketball Champions League, as Ron Curry. Never scored in double digits as yet. He's got 6 so far today. Played for Telecom Baskets Bonn back in the 2017-18 campaign, did Ron Curry. Averaged 5.1 points a game. Bielitsa is up to 9. The lead is just 1 again for VF Riga. Looks as though this could go right down to the wire as Curry throws it back outside. Giannis Blums comes up way short with the 3. Offensive rebound by Ron Curry. Curry for 3, it's good. And Ron Curry up to 9. Now maybe for the first time in his Basketball Champions League career, he will reach double digits. Pullen has it stolen out of his hand, and Curry is, poor pass into Ron Curry. That was a really good opportunity for Riga to extend the lead to 6 there. 3 against 1 on the fast break. They were disappointed that they didn't make more of that opportunity. Brandis Rayleigh Ross into Bielitsa up against Freymanis. Foul goes on Roberts Freymanis. 10 rebounds today as Freymanis. That's his 4th as well, so both Roberts Freymanis and Derek Needham in a little bit of bother in terms of foul trouble. Bielitsa shooting the 3 and is fouled as he shoots the 3 and will head to the line.
First personal foul.
So Milko Bielitsa, who's got 9 points personal so far today. Chance to extend that to 12 possibly. The long career has Bielitsa. He's 35 years of age now. He started his pro career all the way back in 2001. His sister Milka is a basketball player. And And his other sister, Anna, is a Serbian volleyball player. So a very sporting family are the Bjelitzas. Big strong rebound, throws it back outside. Janis Blums for three, can't get it to go. An even better rebound and now puts it back for two. Great work from Ron Curry. And for the first time in his Basketball Champions League career, he does have double digits in a game. He's up to 11. 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Jacob Pullen. Pullen drives in, throws it back outside. Little up fake. Now the three is on the way. Count it. And we're all tied up again. 56 points each. So close, these two. Absolutely nothing between them right now. Molnar have certainly shot that three-point shot a lot better than their host today, though. There's Janis Blums. Blums looking for a way out, finds it. As Iljans can't get the two to go. The rebound by Vujusovic. Now Bjelica. Difficult finish, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound though, and then the foul goes on Kuruc. It's been a little quieter in the second half so far as Artur Kuruc still just has 10 points to his name. So Krajina back on the floor for Riga. Lester Medford. Strumbris. Janis Blums, 37-year-old for VF Riga. Oh, beautiful finish, little teardrop finish from Alexander Madsen, and he's into double digits as well. He shot the ball really efficiently today as Alexander Madsen. Riga lead by 2 inside the final 60 seconds here. Just about gets the roll. We're all tied up again. Brandis Ross with his first points of the game. Beautiful pass behind the back to Alexander Madsen. Madsen looking to try and fight his way through traffic. Chance for a 2-for-1 here for Molnar Bar. Tries to go himself. The offensive rebound, it's not going to count, as VF Riga have actually been given possession back, and so you could see what Milko Bjelica thought of that. Not happy with that call. Yeah, it looked like a bit of a push actually from Christian Krajina in the back of Ross. Either way, it is Riga who have possession. There's, around 4 seconds or so between the shot and the game clock here. 58 points all right now. Lester Medford. Medford deciding just to throw up the three and nails the three, Lester Medford. He's up to 14. They've got 5 seconds here, Molnar Bar, to try and get the last possession in this third quarter. And the buzzer goes, it's not going to count even if it goes in. And VF Riga have the lead going into the final quarter here. It's Riga 61, Molnar Bar 58. Well, Riga's certainly shooting the two much better, but Molnar Bar much higher percentage behind the three-point shot, 47% to just 27. The difference in the two coaches on evidence right now. Pavicevic a lot more expressive, shall we say, with his team talks.
Dajan Balsam, Liget Alexander Pando.
So final quarter then. It's VF Riga who lead by 3. Their first ever game in the Basketball Champions League. So far so good. Leicester Medford has been right at the heart of that with 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Drives in and Giannis Blums is off to a nice start in this final quarter. Just what Riga need. A nice quick start here. Look to try and put this game to bed early on. They lead by 5. It's their biggest lead in the game so far. Mornar-Bar's biggest lead came in the first half when they led by 8. We haven't had a double-digit lead, as Alexander Madsen says, not in my house. Man who was injured all of last year, Alexander Madsen, so happy to be back on the floor. Very efficient today as Alexander Madsen, 4 for 6 from the field. And the shot clock here is down to 2. That's why he's just got to get it away and can't get it to go. Giannis Blums is the man who brings down the rebound. So a good offensive possession followed by a good defensive possession for VF Riga. And now Madsen eyeing up the 3. A little too much on it. Offensive rebound by Christian Kraina. Giannis Blums, now Kraina, nice pass from him to throw it back outside, keeps it in bounds though. They've still got 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Another 3 goes up, another 3 missed, but another offensive rebound, and eventually Christian Kraina makes the 2. Great work again on the offensive glass. It was something they did very well in that opening half. The home side, Kraina up to 13. The lead is growing, it's up to 7 now. Milko Bjelica is fouled. Foul goes on Blums. Big offensive rebound by Kraina. 6 rebounds to go with his 13 points so far. 5 for 6 from the field as well. Been very efficient day. To college in Mount St. Mary's. After college, he returned to Croatia to start off his professional career. Drives to the baseline, throws it away, straight into the hands of Leicester Medford. Medford on the fast break. Now Giannis Blums. Blums for 3. Can't get it to go. Little push in the back, right under the referee's nose. He's never going to get away with that. Robert Strumbris. Blums is a little frustrated that he didn't make that 3 there. Marcotta. Brandon Ross. Patiently done. Just waited for the gap to appear, and Bjelica puts it in. Vital couple of minutes coming up here for Mornar-Bar. Can they just stay in touch with the home side? They trail by 5. Still plenty of time to go, though, in this one. Giannis Blums. Strumbris, little up fake. Has to get it away, though. There's only 1.5 seconds to go. Comes up short, but thought he grabbed his own rebound, but a foul had been called. It's frustrating for Mornar-Bar. Foul goes on Brandis Rayleigh-Ross. They'd managed to have a pretty good defensive possession there.
команда.
Ross just having a little piece of Leicester Medford. So Vef Riga with another chance. Another 14 seconds on the clock. Johannes Blums again shooting the three and again off target. Struggled today with his shot. Johannes Blums, 2 for 11 from the field now. Jacob Pullen, this is the man whose hands they were quite like the ball in. Jacob Pullen, he makes another one. He's up to 16. The lead is back to just a one possession game again. Kraina. Now Leicester Medford. Medford looking to try and weave a way through. Throws it outside. Ron Curry, extra pass, little up fake. Open three. Another one off target. Medford can't bring down the rebound because Milko Bielica was there instead. Last touch off Riga. So Mornar Bar will keep hold of it. Still 12 seconds left on the clock. Marcotta. He had several thoughts about shooting the three. In the end, did decide to shoot it. And last touch was off Vef Riga. Frey Manis wants it looked at. He seems fairly positive that it should be a Riga possession. Pullen again for Mornar. Up against Kraina. Shot clock is down to 3. Foul though goes on Kraina.
Third personal foul. Vef Riga komandai trešā komandas piezīmē. Third team foul.
Pullen looking to try and level this one up. Just a little too much on it. Rebound by Kraina. 7th rebound for him today. Now Ron Curry. Curry into Christian Kraina. He's 5 for 6 from the field today, remember. Now Leicester Medford, difficult fadeaway. Jump shot, but great work on the glass again from Robert Freymanis. 11th rebound for him. And he's up to 3 points now, Robert Freymanis. So they lead by 5 once again. You can just see the anticipation from Freymanis. As soon as the shot went up, he was the only one heading towards the rim. And Mornar Bar, full timeout. So the lead is 5, and we've got just over 5 minutes to go. So nice pass to Bielica, who can't make the 2. That's a surprising miss from him. Bit of a let-off there for Vefriga. Now Ron Curry. Curry out to the corner. Kurets. Quite like him just to warm up again. Arturs Kurets. Still no points in this second half, but what a pass that is. Oh, and now an easy miss down the other end of the floor from Alexander Madsen. Great opportunity to go back to a 7-point lead. Bielitsa. Marcotta was fouled on his way up, so he'll head to the line and shoot 2.
Numero 108, Lester Medford Sanya, Saturday personal piezīmi, 4th personal foul. Medīļu komandai 4. komandas piezīme, 4th team foul.
So 4th team foul for Riga, so they don't have any more fouls to give as Damien Marcotta comes up short with the first one. Derek Needham, remember, is on 4 fouls. Needham is going to be reintroduced here. 4 minutes 50 to go. Here's Lester Medford. Medford deciding to try his luck from the outside and knocks down a crucial 3 for Vefriga, and the lead is back up to 7. Medford up to 17 personal, 3 for 4 from beyond the arc today. Derek Needham. Foul is called on Alexander Madsen.
Alexander Madsen saņem otro personīgo piezīmi, 2nd personal foul.
All of these absolutely crucial now, coming down the stretch. So splits them from the line, gets Morna back to within 6. Roberts Freymanis. Freymanis finishes off with the left hand. And the lead is as big as it has been today for Vefriga. It's up to 8. You can see how dominant they've been in the paint as well, the Latvian side. For anyone thinking that Vefriga are simply here to make up the numbers in Group C, think again. There's Jacob Pullen, just tipped back in the end by Milko Bielitsa, who's up to 20 now. Here's Medford. He's been absolutely everywhere. Medford, who just throws one up from the foul line, can't get it to go. Antabia Waller brings down the rebound. Still plenty of time to go, just over 3 minutes, only a 6-point game. Derek Needham comes up short with the 3. Kurets brings down rebound number 4. Madsen now. Medford. Ron Curry. Shot clock is down to 3 here. That's why Curry just has to get the shot away. Looked like he was fouled there, but no call. Now the 3 on the way. This is crucial now. Big, strong defensive rebound by Lester Medford, though. Pass across the floor to Arturs Kurets. Kurets throws it back out. Freymanis can just take all his time to try and make the 3. Has he kept it in bounds? No, he hasn't. So Mornar Bar will get possession back with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left on the clock. 72 points to 66, they trail. Needham, Bielitsa, good vision from Bielitsa, Antavia Waller in the corner. A third three for Antavia Waller and a big three as well. He's up to 11 personal, and the lead is just a one possession game again with just over 2 minutes to go. Timeout called by VF Riga.
Corner, mismatch, push there, yeah, guys, push there, okay? Hey, keep playing basketball. Keep playing. Don't let up. It's a very important rebounding right now, offense and defense. Yeah, offense also, yeah? And then become the player. Offensively. Okay, no problem. You go out. Arthur, go opposite side and play pick and pop. If they switch, play from outside, guys. Yeah? Eagles, play from outside, guys.
Paldies Vetrīga karstajai meitenēm un Bandai.
Can VF Riga hold their nerve and close this one out? Mornar Bar back to within 3, just over 2 minutes to go. Game day 1 of the 2019-2020 Basketball Champions League. So much to look forward to over the next months. There's Ron Curry. 5 seconds left on the clock. Curry penetrates into the lane and makes a vital little layup. Stretches it to a 2-possession game once more. Remember, Mornar Bar have only ever won 1 of their 7 previous away games in the Basketball Champions League. Bielitsa out to Antavia Waller, looking to make another 3, which he does. Almost a carbon copy for Antavia Waller. 2 big-time threes. The lead is back to just 2. 4 for 6 from beyond the arc today, Antavia Waller. Leicester Medford, foul goes on Damir Marcotta.
Numur 25, Damir Marcotta saņem pirmo personīgo piezīmi. First personal foul.
Every possession vital now. Ron Curry. Curry very nearly slipped over there. Freymanis, the shot clock is down to 2. It's been a good defensive possession so far. Madsen just had to get it off quickly. Can't get it to go. And inside the final 60 seconds we head. 2-point game, a chance to level this one up or perhaps even take the lead here. Derek Needham. Needham drives in and gets the roll, and we are tied up. An 8-point lead has vanished rather rapidly for VF Riga. Medford now. It's had a great game, Leicester Medford. He drives in, makes the 2 and 1. What a play from Leicester Medford. Just over 30 seconds to go. He finds something inspirational for his team. See what it means to the bench of VF Riga. A little grin on the face of Leicester Medford, who's up to 19 points personal now. Can he stretch that lead to 3? Perfect from the line so far today, Medford. 4 from 4, makes it 5 for 5. Converts the 3-point play. The lead is 3. Mornar Bar call timeout. So Leicester Medford has just made a big three-point play for the home side. He's up to 20 points personal, but more importantly, the Riga lead is up to 3. Just over 30 seconds to go. What can Morna Bar respond with here? Derek Needham and Tabia Waller. He's been the main man as Bielica looks to level it up once more, can't get it to go, and the strong defensive rebound is pulled down. So they've got the miss. Can they stretch it to a 2-possession game? Foul is called on Milko Bielica. Morna had that foul to give, so they may as well use it. Ref Riga now. Call timeout. So 17.3 seconds left. Ref Riga with the possession here, looking to try and make it a 2-possession game. Giannis Blums is fouled, so Blums will head to the line. Hasn't quite had it today, Giannis Blums, 2 for 12 from the field. Important couple of free throws coming up here. So much experience, though, from Giannis Blums. No other man, really, that they'd probably want at the line in terms of having been there so many times before. So he does make them both. As Morna Bar call timeout. Oh, they need a quick make here. Mornar Bar, 5 points down, 15.8 seconds to go. Jacob Pullen will inbounds. Make sure he finds a blue jersey the first thing. He's done that. Into Derek Needham. Pullen shooting the three. Can't get it to go. Madsen with the rebound. Managed to get it down to 7 seconds to go. Well, these free throws surely will determine where this game is won or lost. Derek Needham picks up his 5th foul, so he's fouled out for the final 7 seconds. It was always on the cards after he picked up 3 fouls inside the first half. Makes one from 2, so the lead is 6. Artus Kurets is coming back onto the floor. Johannes Blums heads to the bench. You'd think surely they've done enough now. Vef Riga as Jacob Pullen goes all the way down the floor. Can't get the 2 to go, and the buzzer goes. And Vef Riga, in their first ever Basketball Champions League game, off to the dream start. They beat Mornar Bar 80 points to 74. Well, it was close throughout, wasn't it? There was no double-digit lead for either team. Mornar Bar led by 8 in the first half, but Vef Riga just got stronger and stronger as the game went on. And some big-time performances from a lot of their players, especially Lester Medford, who was magnificent today. But Vef Riga have done exactly what they would have wanted. Shot that 2-point shot pretty well, 51%. The 3 needs work, only 7 for 29 from beyond the arc. But didn't cost them. They were very good on the glass today at both ends. 18 offensive rebounds, 29 defensive. 6 steals as well for the Latvian side. And Lester Medford led the way with 21 points. Ron Curry, for the first time ever in his Basketball Champions League career, managing double digits in terms of points. 13 for him. Klaina was very efficient as well with 13. Jacob Pullen and Bielica led the way for Mornar Bar with 18 points each. Well, as we just have a look at the highlights then from this one, but Vef Riga will be absolutely thrilled with the start that they've made. And next week they're on their travels. They will take on Peristeri Windmasters, who are currently in action, by the way, against Gaziantep, and that's another close one. They still are in the 3rd quarter there, but it's a 1-point game. Gaziantep 50 and Peristeri 49. So that's who Vef Riga will take on next week, away from home. As for Mornar Bar, well, they have a home game against Iberostar Tenerife, so that'll be a real test for Mornar Bar. Iberostar Tenerife, the favourites to win Group C. And remember that Iberostar Tenerife will take on Nizhny Novgorod a little later on in just around 40 minutes time, and then tomorrow it's Nymburk taking on Brose Bamberg. So I will leave you with the highlights, but it is the perfect start for Vef Riga in this year's Basketball Champions League, and if tonight is anything to go by, this year's Basketball Champions League competition should be very, very good indeed. Thanks for your company tonight, but from Latvia, we say goodbye.